Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back to this Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. And first, if you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if not, welcome back. But the first half of the live stream, we will cover Bitcoin, then we'll cover the altcoins, then we'll cover the indices like the NASDAQ, SP 500, any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at us. And of course, the second half of the live stream, we will cover your chart requests. Just make sure to put in the ticker symbol. Let me know if it's crypto or stock. And that way I can search for it a lot faster. And here we are looking at Bitcoin under $62,000. We did have a candle close back above the trading dots. So we're going to get into all of that today. Javier, good morning. Taco Tuesday. Yep. Tesla's on fire. The only one of the Magnificent Seven who was leaving behind. Yeah. So the other ones were, I think most of them were making new all-time highs, and Tesla was going through a big correction. And then we've been talking about it on the live streams. We covered the bullish divergence. We covered the price retracing back down and creating a higher low. And then we watched the breakout unfold. Took about a month or so, and then here it is making a move over here on Tesla. Just want to say good morning to everyone. Welcome back. Let's get going. Let's get rock and rolling. Most likely we'll cover Tesla. We'll take a look at it, but this is Bitcoin. So basically been up in this area, up above $60,000, going all the way back to February 28th. Really got up into that 65,000 back in March 4th. And that's what we've been kind of watching ever since. Been saying it's not out of the woods yet for almost 2.5, 3 months. Like every time it was starting to look like it was going to break out, right? Even on this buy that I took back here, I still wanted to move the stop loss to break even. And I wasn't sure if I was just going to let it stop me out. We talked about that. We covered it the whole entire way. And then on this sell signal, it was pending a sell signal. I decided to close the position with a small 7% gain on that move right there. So been out of it ever since. I'm still not in a new position yet. So there I am. Price is getting oversold over here, right? Getting oversold. Reverse the candle. It's possible the bottom is in. It's possible May 1st was the low, but it's too early to call it yet. It's too early to call it. We will see. Be interesting to see how the day ends because it is starting to break back down below the trading dots again. So we'll continue to watch it over here. Again, it's breaking back below this target box over here. It's a little bit wider target box because there's a lot of confluence in that target box along with down here as well. So really wanted to see it regain this target box, regain the trending dots, regain the downward trend line, and start to make its move up like this. So if it starts getting candle closes back below, we'll continue to watch it. I put out that fractal a few days ago where it's possible we see this close here, pumped up like this, comes all the way back down, puts in bullish divergence, and then takes off to the upside. That's another possibility. So I put that out. I posted on the Twitter X app as well. So go take a look at it over there. You can go find it, search for Jesse Olson Bitcoin, and the charts will should be there, right? Should be there. I don't delete anything. So with that, before we get rocking and rolling too far, let's go over here and get a practice in. Let's see. Let's go over here and smash that like button. Wow. First one to smash the like button. Wow. Repost and throw in a quick comment over here. Maybe everyone's still sleeping on this Taco Tuesday. I know with a 1-week-old newborn, maybe I'm getting a little bit less sleep, but nothing that the trading crypto back in 2020 and 2021 didn't prepare me for. I'm ready for it. It's not going to stop me. So here we go. Continue to keep it swing trading. Also, breaking news. Cardano has a pending buy signal on the daily chart. Targets have been set. Bullish divergence, RSI buy signal, MACD bullish crossover. Check, check, check. Targets have been set. So we'll cover that one as well. This is Bitcoin. Other than that, there's not really much to report. We'll see how this candle closes. It's possible it closes back below and continues downward. And of course, it could just be creating a wick and ends up closing higher. So we'll see. Down 1.5% today. Ethereum, still seeing if this is going to potentially play out. We got this arrow over here. We don't know if it will find support at target 3 or target 4 to the downside or not. Maybe it comes back down, retests where the wick came down and hit target 4. Maybe it comes back down, retests it again prior to making the next move higher. But it did retrace some of this big move. This is a big monster daily candle. And since then, prices come back down to retrace it, retrace some of that. That's Ethereum. Solana, still watching it over here, had the bullish divergence. I just kind of mapped it out with this, mapped it out over here, bullish divergence, right? A couple buy signals, broke out this very aggressive downward trend line. Let's see where it's, let's kind of move it like that. I think it was based off of, that might have been based off of a different time frame. So probably it kind of lines up better with that. Kind of got rejected at that downward trend line. So we'll see if it makes it through or kind of comes back down like this. Maybe something more like that. And this is just the trending dots trajectory. Was kind of drawing it out like that. And of course, breaking out beyond target 4 retracement over here and getting back above this downward trend line. We can see Solana make some quite a bit higher prices. If not, you know, this is a lot of resistance over here. So you got this, a little bit of resistance here. You've got this retracement target and this. Oh, that was terrible. You got this resistance over here, right? You've got the downward trend line. You got the key target 4 retracement over here on Solana. So we'll see what happens in the next. This could take a couple weeks, right? A couple weeks. So we'll see. Days, if not weeks. You got near are we near the bottom, right? Ooh, that was a good one. Good one, Jesse. Are we near the bottom? It was getting oversold over here. And it's possible this is a higher low. So we'll see if it continues to get this handy dandy TA work and then takes a move back to the upside over there. We still have longer term target 3 of 4 has not been hit. And of course, it would be looking a lot better if we got back above this horizontal line, which is this daily candle close over there. So, Lawrence, welcome back. Good to see you on here. Hello, hello, hello. That's near. And is DOT and Cardano kind of leading the way of this retracement? Let's find out. You got Cardano over here. It's got bullish divergence. Again, it was getting oversold back here. It was getting oversold down here. You can see the candles. I don't know if you can see this kind of the, let me zoom in a little bit. Try to help out. Zoom in. Targets are set. You can see where they're at on the prices. Hopefully that helps. So yeah, you got oversold candles here, right? Oversold candles here. It can remain that way, but there is bullish divergence. And then we have, consolidating, the handy dandy TA work, however it plays out, and then comes out like that, right? So we'll see if it comes up. The probabilities are increasing that Cardano is going to hit some retracement targets. Just had a daily candle close yesterday, breaking out of this downward trend line, right? So a daily candle close above. Now we have a pending buy signal. We already had MACD bullish crossover. We already had the RSI buy signal. Those were happening back here about a week ago. So it's already been unfolding. Had bullish divergence going from April all the way to June, right? So bullish divergence followed by RSI buy signal, followed by a MACD bullish crossover. And here we are, candle close back above the downward trend line. And now we have a pending buy signal on Cardano. So like to see it. I like to see it. We don't know if it's going to the moon or not. We just know that seems like we could get a retracement. We got the retracement targets. Of course, if it breaks through target 4, breaks through the 200-week moving average, then it's possible we got this longer-term target still valid as of right now. What is that? 1, 2. That's longer-term target 2 of 4. So we'll see if we get to that point. We got to get to target 1 first. Then we'll worry about target 2. Then we'll worry about target 3, target 4, 200-week moving average, and then we'll worry about price coming all the way up and hitting longer-term target 2 over there. So first thing is first. Let's see that buy signal. Let's see target 1 get hit. Start checking off these boxes. Flip this resistance and support, and let's see if we can get some a much higher move over there on Cardano. We will see. We will see. We will see. Sand. Similar thoughts on sand. You got this bullish divergence going through this consolidation period. Still at the bottom. Still at the bottom. We're still here. The jokes are flying today, aren't they? Aren't they? Edwin Delgado, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what else. What else? How are you doing? How are we doing? Helping me, help you, help me. Let's keep it going. Let's get aggressive with that subscribe button, and then a little more subtle, not too aggressive, more assertive over there. So, with that, let's keep going. Let's keep rocking and rolling. So that's sand, right? I had this arrow out back here. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back, Caesar. Good to see you on here. You got the 200-week moving average, right? The 200-week moving average has started to form on sand. That means it's starting to be in a grown-up asset, right? It's starting to be all grown up. I don't know about the tech, really. I mean, I know the basics of it. I'm not a sand developer, so I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I don't claim to be the tech expert, the news expert, fundamentals, any of that, because you would really have to be an insider to know the actual real details, right? That's why I choose to be obsessed with charts, because there's nothing. If I'm going to trade an asset, and if I was going to be based off the fundamentals, you're trading based off of the fundamentals that they let you know, the insiders let you know, right? If their earnings are positive or negative, they report all that, right? They report it. So who knows if they're being truthful. B, maybe they're just not showing earnings because they're reinvesting, and doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. So anyways, that's my yesterday I had a couple more longer rants, whatever. Today is going to be a little bit shorter, but that's why I choose to obsess with the charts, make business decisions based off of that. The whales are good at manipulating, whether it's a news release or earnings, whatever, insider trading, all that stuff we just talked about. They're the experts on that. I don't, unless you're going to be an expert insider and do insider trading, right? How would you even know? How would you even know what the real information is? So Solana remains well. It seems that it wants to hit local highs. Yeah, I mean, local highs is up here at 209, right? So it's got a lot of work to do, Edwin. Before it does that, still got to break this downward trend line. Before it does all of that, it still has to break this target 4 resistance before it comes up and hits retest local highs at 210. Unless you're talking about over here. But for me, a local high is pretty much over here at March 18th. So before it gets to all that, it's got a lot of work to do. Could take some time for all this to play out. And of course, getting back above that downward trend line and target 4 could take some time to play out. You can see the trending dots trajectory, right? Could take some time to play out. So that's Solana. Let's get back over Filecoin. Similar thoughts to sand. Not much really to update. The bullish divergence, oversold, etc., etc. Dot had the bullish divergence, was consolidating, had a buy signal, came back down, had another buy signal, and so it's trending towards shorter term target 1 of the retracements, and we will see if target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4, what targets actually get hit, and we'll keep an eye on it over here on DOT. Currently bullish right now, though. Currently bullish. Even the trending dots we pointed out yesterday, we're starting to break out of the downward trend line, so it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Mana, we're drawing this out. However it plays out, right? However it plays out. Mana over there. Bullish divergence followed by reverse candle. Ooh, like to see that one. Candle closed back above the trending dots. I'm not sure you can see that or not. Let me kind of zoom in here. Multiple candle closes above, one down below, but looks like it's starting to trend in the right direction, right? The trending dots are starting to flatten out. Maybe we'll start to see some green trending dots in the near future. Could take some time for this to unfold. However, it plays out, could get rejected here, come all the way back down. Who knows? But you got the arrow over here, break of that downward trend line as well. And the bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle, like I already mentioned. So targets have been set. We will see a mana. AVAX. Trending dots have flipped green already. You got this longer term downward trend line. You got the shorter term one, right? Kind of draw it out like that. Got rejected there. And very similar to the other ones that we already talked about. Could come up like this, right? However it plays out, it comes out like that. So, and then we'll see, how the targets play out on the retracements, right? Could be something like that. So we'll see. That's AVAX. What else? Chainlink. Still no buy signal over there, but could be that low. Could be a higher low. Trending dot is flipped green. Starting the trend in the right direction, right? Got the 200-week moving average here. So you can kind of see the eyeball test. Probably target 1 is going to be right around there, close to the 200-week moving average, probably, right? This is just the eyeball test. Target 3, target 4. So if it gets up there like that, and then comes back up. So we'll see. Chainlink was good about hitting target 4 over here, hitting target 4 over here. Now we'll see if it hits target 4 over here, right? Wherever that is. What else? Chainlink, Rari had a buy signal, came all the way back down. Trending dots have already broken out as well. So we'll see how it plays out. Regain the trending dots, start to get another buy signal, and we could probably see some targets get hit on the retracement for Rarible. Targets have already been set. So we'll see. It was getting oversold, right? Oversold, right? So we'll see. I'll go oversold and reverse the candle towards the bottom. Broke out the downward trend line. Could see a pending buy signal in the near future. You got a RSI buy signal over here. MACD bullish crossover way back here, right? So let's switch gears over to the NASDAQ, the indices. Take a look at those. Magnificent Seven. Take a look at the Bitcoin mining stocks. They were pumping pretty good yesterday, so getting a little bit of a retracement of that. Could finish positive today, maybe not. But some of them pumped 10 to 14%. So a retracement of that is, to be expected. Sometimes it doesn't, but usually it does, right? Sometimes it does not. Usually it does. So there we go. NASDAQ still holding on near all-time highs. Still currently bullish on the daily chart. Did have a RSI sell signal, though. Still has not hit ANF longer-term target 1, similar to, of course, ANF. Of course, NVIDIA that we've been covering so many times has not hit ANF target 1. NVIDIA has hit ANF target 1 and several other ones, whereas the NASDAQ has not yet. So we'll keep an eye on it. Basically flat, though. Basically flat. And SP 500, right? Flat today. Still trying to hold on to those trending dots as of right now. Still getting candle closes above. Doesn't mean it couldn't start to break down, get some of that huge move up, right? That's a huge move for the SP 500. Maybe possibly get a retracement of that. Maybe it finds support. Maybe it comes back down like this, finds support, and then we'll see how it plays out. So SP 500 did hit longer term A&F target 1. The NASDAQ did not, right? The NASDAQ has not yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Dollars flat, still currently above the upward trend line, still currently above the trending dots. We'll see if that continues or not. Did have that bearish divergence, came all the way back down. Could it possibly put in a lower high, right? Anything back below the 106.2 is a possible lower high. We'll see if it comes down for a further correction. The VIX, the perma bulls definitely want to see the VIX down here. The VIX down at these levels. That's a good sign. Let's see. HUT was ultra bullish, aka overbought, right? AKA overbought. Was all the way up to $17.40. What a move that was from way back here. Had that first buy signal, came all the way back down, broke out again with another buy signal below $9. And then from $9, even if you took it from that buy signal, probably didn't catch the top wick, right? You probably didn't do that. But it was a 94% move from the buy signal all the way up to there. So even if you didn't close your position, you're still possibly up 66%. Don't forget to take profits along the way. Depending on what your strategy is, maybe it's a long-term buy and hold, and you're looking at the weekly chart. But if you're swing trading the daily chart, make sure to have an exit strategy, right? Make sure you have an exit strategy. That was the buy signal on the weekly chart as well in the first week, about a month ago, and pumped all the way up. So nice little move over there in HUT. MIGI, this is the daily chart. Hit one target so far, right? Hit one target so far. We will see if it will continue that trend. We will see if it comes back up, gets back above target 1, hits target 2, get above target 2, hit target 3, etc., etc. So we'll see if that plays out or not. Those targets are still valid in my own personal opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only, and hopefully we have a little bit of fun along the way. Robbie Bosch, can you possibly see if there's on Deso on Coinbase, please? Sure, you got it. You got it. Thanks for putting in all the details over there, Robbie. I appreciate that. We'll circle back and we'll take a look at it over there for you on the Twitter X app. Good job. Good job, my man. Putting all the details. It helps. It really helps, right? None of this live stream is scripted. We're just looking at the watch list, and we're looking at the charts that we're interested in. And of course, none of it's edited either, right? Probably should be, but none of it is edited. So when we're doing a live stream, it's just kind of nice when you put in all the details so we can search for it quickly and not waste time, right? Me fumbling around searching for it. So yeah, we'll take a look at it. Riot had a buy signal yesterday, still currently back above the trending dots. Could take some time, right? Could take some time. Comes out like that. But these targets are still currently valid in my own personal opinion. Still got target 3. Still got target 4, right? You got the 200-week moving average up there. A low, higher low. That's what I'm pointing out there. Bitfarm has a pending sell signal. Came all the way back down to the 200-week moving average. Hit 4 out of 4 targets to the upside. I wasn't personally in Bitfarm, but there was bullish divergence, right? Broke out of this downward trend line with the candle close. Consolidated, another buy signal. And then after hitting 4 targets out of 4 shorter term targets to the upside, it was getting overbought and probably a good time to take profits, right? Back then. So whether you took it back here or all the way up here, just say somewhere in between, it was another 60, 70% move, right? So wherever you got in and got out, right? Maybe it was the middle of the 4th target box. Who knows what your strategy is? right? We don't tell you to buy or sell anything. So at some point, do you, do you consider taking profits, or do you just buy and never sell? But what I always talk about is if you're swing trading and you're buying, buying works really good if you're also selling, right? So don't forget to also close your positions and try to take profits along the way, right? So Marathon Digital is hit 2 out of 4 targets to the upside. Had a buy signal yesterday, retracing some of that huge move. Trending dots are trending upward as well. These targets are still valid. Shorter term targets, you got target 3, target 4 over there. Probably need an allergy pill after this. Jeez. Allergies got me sniffling over here. Let's see. What else? CLSK had another buy signal. Still consolidating over here. Still consolidating at these $17 levels. Iris Energy came back down, right? Making move back up higher. It was overbought for a while, right? It was overbought, cooled back down for a little bit, trying to regain the trending dots as of right now. But what a move that was from back here. Woo-wee. That was a big move, right? Even back from the buy signal down here, all the way to that longer term target, 189% from the buy signal to the wick, right? Could go higher. It is possible, right? The weekly chart is currently ultra bullish, but doesn't mean it couldn't cool off and kind of let the trending dots catch up as well. So we will see. Oop, hit the mic. What else? What else? What else? What else? We're gonna make it, hopefully, right? Hopefully, we're all gonna make it. What a move it was from that last buy signal over here. Cipher mining. What else? What else? Oh, Magnificent Seven. We went right into it, didn't we? We went right into it. Nvidia cooling off after it was ultra bullish. There was a gap up from $96 as well. Gapped up, ultra bullish, all the way up to 141. Currently cooling off as of right now. The trending dots are trending lower. So we'll see. We got a gap here. We got a little bit older gap over here from February. And then there's more gaps too. But 200-week moving average is all the way down here at $32. So at some point, the party is over, right? At some point, I'm not saying the party is over. I'm just saying at some point the party will be over, and we don't know when, right? We're not picking tops. Let's see. Let's take a look though. There's longer term bearish divergence. That's what I was pointing out, right? Longer term bearish divergence. So at some point, the bearish divergence would be cleared, in my opinion. These gaps will be filled at some point, in my opinion. It's not up only forever, right? Which is good. It's great for swing trading, right? So whether it's a reversal to the upside or a reversal to the downside, we will be there for it. I'm not in any NVIDIA positions as far as like swing trading, so we'll see. But kind of let the trending dots catch up right now. What else? What else? Let's see. Weekly chart. There was that RSI sell signal back here, right? Had that here. Let me clean this up a little bit. Kind of show you what I was pointing out. Oop. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit cleaner. Yeah. So I was pointing this out. Bearish divergence on NVIDIA, right? So bearish divergence in the weekly chart. Had that RSI sell signal followed by a buy signal, and now it's coming back down. This is looking like a lower high as of right now. So we will see how it plays out. But you got this bearish divergence on the weekly chart, right? Bearish divergence. You got a high here with the RSI high here. You've got RSI. You got a price higher high on the weekly chart and an RSI lower high, right? So doesn't mean it couldn't remain diverged, right? Could remain diverged, could be multiple So that's why we're not picking tops. Like you got a high here, you got a high here. What if there was another high here, right? What if there was another high here? And you got all this longer term bearish divergence. Who knows? Who knows? Could take a while. Could take a while. But once it comes back down, puts in that lower high, right? That is the higher probability that the party is over. That the party is over. And then if you're a perma bear, you're looking for that, possibly some gap fills down to the bottom, come all the way back down. So we'll see. We'll see how it unfolds. Could take some time to play out. Maybe the party's over today. Maybe not, right? Maybe not. It's been a long party. Could remain an even longer party from now. So we'll see. We'll see. Meta, big gap over here, partially filled all the way to $414. Has not hit this longer term target yet. Still battling the trending dots. Got this high over here, possible lower high. Too early to call it. We will see. This was a low though, right? So you got this pivot point, came down, put this low in, could put in a possible lower high, be confirmed once it takes out this pivot point over here. We don't know. We don't know. Amazon still hovering on all-time highs, right? Yep, still hovering around all-time highs, still in the uptrend, etc., etc. Microsoft around all-time highs. Tesla, Tesla, right? Hit the 200-week moving average. Price wicked all the way to 231, right? The 200-week moving average is currently at 230.61, as you can see over here. So check that off. We called this out. We talked about it. In hindsight, we were right. In hindsight, we didn't know for sure, right? But we had bullish divergence back here. Price is oversold. And then another candle over here. And then it jumped all the way back up to 162, right? The next day on April 25th, we had a buy signal. Price came all the way back up here. Quick short squeeze, right? Quick short squeeze from 140 all the way up to 198. That was a massive short squeeze. Then it consolidated. This is where we were watching kind of battle out bears versus bulls for, basically a month. And we were really neutral, right? We were really neutral. However, it was going to play out. We were talking about, there was a sell signal. It could continue to break down. Maybe it fills this gap down here, puts in a higher low. Or if it breaks out of this longer term downward trend line, right? Or if it breaks out of this downward trend line, could take off to the upside. So over here, we were pretty neutral, and it just basically went sideways, right? And then this last buy signal over here, breaking on this downward trend line, took off to the upside, became ultra bullish over here, and then came up and hit this confluence target box over here that we had drawn out. We had it mapped out. We had this big question mark. Would it retest the 200-week moving average? It hadn't done so since back over here in January, about six months, half of a year, right? And here we are. So that's what we've been watching. There was a buy signal on the weekly chart last week. That was another positive sign. Multiple weekly candle closes above the trending dots. Going all the way back to about a month ago, we had green trending dots, etc., etc., etc. So buy signal on the weekly chart last week, follow through this week. We got a pending buy signal on the 2-week chart. Pending buy signal on the monthly chart. So is this the low from December 2022, similar to Bitcoin? Is this a higher low over here on the monthly chart, right? Is this a higher low? Possibly. And will it regain the 200-week moving average? Will it break through all of this resistance and start closing back above and get those investors that really believe, hey, they're in it to win it if it's back above the 200-week moving average, not so much if it's below it. So will it trigger some more late algorithms out there. So we'll see. But that's Tesla, ultra bullish right now. Could have a pullback, right? Obviously, it could have a pullback short term because it is getting overbought. It is getting overextended. Could be getting rejected here. Maybe it kind of lets the trending dots catch up, cool off, and then come back up. So we'll see. Apple still around all-time highs over there. Could put in bearish divergence. Too early to tell, but it is still bullish as of right now. Google, similar thoughts, still bullish over there. So that's about it. That is about it. We'll kind of circle back here on some of the requests. Let's see. We'll see how Bitcoin plays out. Tesla, yep, is on fire. Yes, it is lit on fire. The only one. Yep, Javier. Yep. Well, it was lagging. It was going through a bottoming pattern, about bottoming phase. I'll get it. I'll get it figured out today. A bottoming phase. Took a while, right? Took a while for the ship to get turned around. It didn't just happen overnight. There was a lot of bullish divergence. There was a higher low. Then there was another month consolidation, creating a higher low, letting the weekly chart flip around, letting the 2-week chart flip around, letting the monthly chart flip around. It just takes time to get the ship turned around and get people excited again. There's a lot of negative sentiment out there, a lot of stuff like that. So we will see. We will see. Yeah, we'll see if we talked about that, Edwin. Yep. All right, Robbie, you got it. Deso. Let's do it. Deso on Coinbase. Again, thanks for putting in all the details. Decentralized social, Coinbase. There we go. So going all the way back, and this is Coinbase, so there's probably more chart history, Robbie. On I'm assuming that there might be other exchanges that might have even more chart history, but you can see on Coinbase it was listed in December 2021, and it was listed all the way up at 187. So if there was other exchanges that possibly ramped up, right, went even higher, who knows? And it came back down, right? So I don't know. I haven't looked at it, but it's possible. But based off of the Coinbase exchange, the top over here was 187. Went through the bear market, right? Huge bear market, right? Had this pump up to $50 from back here in November, similar to other altcoins. And is the correction over, right? That's what we all want to know. Is the correction over? Let's see. So going all the way back over here, first sets of buy signals on the daily chart, 450% all the way to top wick. Then you kind of see the lower highs come all the way back down. And this is a nice retracement. It's probably at least 50% or more. 68% basically. So a 68% retracement. We've got bullish divergence on the indicator itself. Sharp Shooter Candles 2.0. We've got bullish divergence, right? Bullish divergence. So we had an RSI buy signal. So it's still kind of battling through the bottom over here. See if it gets this back test and then flips back around. So too early to call it as of yet on the daily chart, right? Bullish divergence going all the way back over here. Let's see, because give or take, right? Give or take, bullish divergence, similar to the other altcoins that we covered, the bullish divergence as well. And then we'll just kind of put over here like this, right? We'll see how that plays out. Retraced a lot. That was a huge move, huge pump right there, right? and it's retraced most of that back down. So doesn't mean it couldn't go lower, but some positive signs over there. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart, you can see still currently bearish as of right now. Could take some time for it to play out. So it may go through a bottoming phase for a bit, right? So maybe this, who knows, right? It's like that. Maybe it's something like that. Let's see what else. Maybe it kind of goes through a bottoming phase like this, right? Kind of like up, down, who knows? And then finally comes back up like that. So we will see, because it's got a lot of work to do to get flipped around in the weekly chart. So it's probably just going to take time, right? It's not going to happen overnight. You can get a spike up, right? You can always get a spike up. We've seen it in the past several times. Here, let's get rid of this again, right? You can always see like a spike up and then it comes back down, right? Even if it does that, spike up, come back down, right? So it could just take a little bit, even if you did it kind of like, yeah, that probably more like that. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Something like that, right? Even if it came out like this, spiked up, came back down, however it plays out, just could take some time, right? Could take some time to get the ship turned around after a 68% correction, right? So get people interested again, start building up that hype again on decentralized social, and then away it goes. So could the bottom be in? Could this be a higher low? For sure. Is it confirmed? Not even close. Not even close, Robbie. Hopefully that helps, my man. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, not much really to report anymore on Bitcoin. Still watching that over here. So we'll continue to see how it unfolds. With that, I think we'll call it. Not bad. 43 minutes on this Taco Tuesday. Seems like people are a little bit quieter. In over here in America, we have the 4th of July on the 4th, right? 4th of July on the 4th, which is Thursday. So we will not have a live stream then. Stock market is closed, and it'll be the first 4th of July that me and the wife missed, that we celebrated. We usually go out and take the bikes out to Huntington Beach, cruise around, hang out in the sun, do some people watching, go get some lunch, maybe have a margarita or two, right? Just chill. It's pretty fun and relaxing. We usually do that, meet up with some friends, and then catch the fireworks later. But this year we're going to skip all of that because the baby's too new, right? The baby just turned 1 week old yesterday, so not ready. She's not ready for prime time yet. So we're gonna just kind of chill. My mom's still in town, so see if my mom wants to do anything around here, and try not to ruin her. Try not to ruin my mom's 4th of July. We already did because we made her come and visit and help us out. So Robbie, you got it. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day. We will be back here tomorrow. It's our second consecutive live stream. Woo! Here we go. Tomorrow will be the 3rd, and then 4th of July will be off, and then we'll be back on the 5th, I believe. I have to double check. I'm kind of out of it on whether the stock market's open or not, but we'll try to keep the consecutive live streak going on the live streams while the stock market is open. So with that, have a good rest of your day. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow.